everybody, and welcome to a very special live interview, the most epic interview with Rob Zip. Today, I'm joined by a good friend, Alex Meixner. Alex, welcome to the show.
Dude, it has been the culmination of a life dream to be here with Rob Zip on the most metal show ever.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. So it looks like you're chilling in your lazy boy at home.
I am chilling in the lazy boy at home, just sitting here and been out of gigs since March 6th. And so it's a completely different world. But, man, not very metal, but happiness is a choice, brother. And
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So you say not very metal, but I know you. I've seen you, for years, and I gotta say, you have more energy than at least half the metal bands I see, if not more. Shit, probably more than you. You play the accordion, but you shred that motherfucker.
well, dude, you know, and you've testified the people in Newport, Rhode Island. Shit, that video that you did that they put on that Oktoberfest website, that's like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Man.
I had a little flip phone. And I was just like, okay, so it's been 2.5 years since I drank. I'll just say that much. But back then, back then
you might have had a few beers in your system.
I might have had a few beers. And, it's Worst Fest. That's what you do. You eat sausage, you drink beer, you party with Alex Meixner. And so I had the little flip phone, and you could shoot little videos with it. They weren't great quality, but I think I was just like, you got to check this shit out. And I was just like, yeah. And it was you just tearing it up on stage. Unlike, I never in my mind thought polka could be so metal. You know what I mean?
The thing is, in the inimitable words of Duke Ellington, the jazz master, there are two types of music in the world: good music and bad music. And man, sometimes you got to listen to it loud. Sometimes you got to listen to it soft. But I mean, like, dude, it's what music is our way of communicating and getting that energy across. And so sometimes it's a raw energy. There's a time to punk it out. There's a time to caress it.
Right.
Right now, honestly, I'm thinking of a Tenacious D song, but
You mean To Fuck Her Gently?
So.
I said it. You don't have to say it. I can say it.
Dude, the thing that's hilarious about that is when I was in the studio with Jack Black doing the Polka King soundtrack, he's there doing vocals in Polish. And I'm like, man, Jack, that's amazing. And he's like, dude, Tenacious D should have been a polka band. And I'm like, dude, I'm your accordion player, brother. So it's like,
yeah. So people that don't know, yeah, man, you were homies with the D. You're not just a fan. You're friends. I saw the pictures when you proposed to your lovely wife Paula.
Jack was my wingman.
Jack Black helped you out with that. I couldn't believe it. I'm speechless thinking about it. Like, it just blows my mind.
Well, it kind of blows mine as well. I mean, it's not like I have his cell number on my phone and can text him right now or anything. But I mean, like, we were doing rehearsals because we had performances to promote the movie at and it was in the Power Station.
The Polka King. The Polka King Netflix
the Polka King on Netflix. Check it out. And so it was the night before we were playing Colbert, and then we were doing the Today Show. And I went to him like, dude, I've got this ring burning a hole in my pocket. He's like, hey, Alex, I'm already married. And so, like, it was like totally awesome. My wife is a huge Jack Black fan. And so, dude, he had his back to me. He's talking to her. saying good things about me. And when he moved to the side, I was on one knee and had a ring for her. I mean, it's just like pretty freaking epic, all around. I mean, it's like
The most epic
on the
proposal.
most cool show.
That's amazing. That's amazing,
Yeah.
dude. And I mean, I don't know of a better proposal story than that.
It's the best proposal story I got.
And you've had a couple. You've had a couple, right? So
I've been married one time before, and I have 3 amazing kids from my first wife, and but I've got my life partner here.
nice. Yeah.
Paula. I mean, man, to get serious, dude, we're like quarantined basically.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that I'm quarantined with somebody who loves me, and
Well, I have my cats.
oh, and we got our dog, and then the kids can come over. Hey, Banjo, come over to the most metal show ever. Come on, come on, Banjo.
Oh, look at that doggo.
Banjo is a blue heeler beagle, and he's crazy, right, Banjo? Well, he's Miles Davising you. He's kind of mooning you.
Yeah, I see that. There we go.
Okay, but yeah, doing live streams and working on playing. I have a Patreon page, so anybody that really wants to check out can support the music for as little as $3 a month.
What's your Patreon page?
It's patreon.com/Alex Meixner.
Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can pull it. Am I spelling your name wrong?
Meixner.
Meixner. I'm spelling Patreon wrong. That's my problem.
Patreon.
Yeah, I put the. Here we go. So here we go. We can share the screen. There's the Chrome tab. Alex Meixner is creating music with accordions and horns in a myriad of musical genres. So there we go. You can select your membership levels.
And we've got like 46 patrons right now.
Yeah, and it even tells that I think this should be private. That should be your business. But
it kind of lets you know where we're sitting. It's crazy because I got a reach with all my social media and all that kind of stuff, well over 20,000 people. But it takes its time. Now we're gonna finally start getting some tunes up there that Rob's gonna be approving of in the next few weeks. We have a studio recording of Enter Sandman.
Okay.
Mixed with the Lichtensteiner Polka and Mr. Sandman and Brahms Lullaby. That'll be our studio recording, and it is sounding really freaking badass right now. Thunderstruck is also going to probably be up within the next few weeks, probably in the next month or so. So we're getting our mashups, everything from straight up polkas to jazz stuff. It's been a great experience for me that I'm able to start getting out those different sides of me musically. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you said you've been quarantined since March. I know, like the spring is a super busy time for you. You were scheduled to do some stuff in Tomball, which is close to me.
Yeah.
Usually that's where I see you out there in Tomball. Usually in the spring and in the winter. You come twice a year, and then in the fall, I usually get to see you in New Braunfels. So
Yes.
I see you, Alex, more than I see some of my friends that that live down the street.
Well, I'm honored to be able to see Rob Zip whenever I can, and there's a lot of great people, man. Like music, as much as it's about the music, it's also about that human social interaction bit. I mean,
absolutely.
And so I've got my first socially distanced gigs coming up in the Northeast next month.
Okay, so like actual, you're gonna go up there. Okay.
In person, we are playing at the Reading Liederkranz in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing at a place called the VE, another German place. We've got a TV taping that is done without an audience, and potentially another gig in Pennsylvania yet, and one in Maryland. And it's crazy because, like, the Liederkranz, for example, is one of our bigger venues. It's home of the #1 rated Oktoberfest in the entire United States by USA Today twice.
Okay, so bigger than like Cincinnati or
It's not bigger than Cincinnati.
okay,
Cincinnati's is bigger.
okay.
Reading better.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I understand.
But this is, I mean, this club, there's so much history here. My great grandfather's band played for this club in the
Wow.
1920s. So, I mean,
Okay.
like, and this is a place that, like, I go in and, like, we average, like, when we do our spring thing there, it's like 1,500, 2,000 people easy. Okay. They're allowed to have 200 people.
I see. Are they gonna have
Okay.
like tables, like spread out tables and stuff like that that people are sitting at?
Spread out tables, no dancing allowed.
Mm.
Um, if you are not seated at the table with your group, you must be wearing a mask. They also have an interesting state regulation in Pennsylvania that says you cannot buy an alcoholic beverage unless you are also buying food.
Now, is this just the COVID thing?
This is a COVID thing.
Okay. Interesting.
So they are saying they don't want people to get completely bombed.
Yeah.
So now, that being said, every time you want to buy a beer, you got to buy another bratwurst. I mean, dude, caloric intake is going up. But I mean, now then the other thing, I mean, this is sounding crazy, you know, big thing, German beer cheer, sicky sucky, hoy, hoy, hoy. Can't do the hoy, hoy, hoy because when you're yelling, you're
You're
expelling more.
expelling. Yeah.
So everybody make some quiet. This is going to be bizarre, but you know, I mean, part of me's really apprehensive. At the
Yeah.
same time, the other part of me is sitting there going, hey, look, people need to get out. They need to experience music more now than
No,
ever before. And it
absolutely.
is our job to find a way to take that German Gemütlichkeit and get everybody to rock out and have a good time and still be. I mean, like, look, if you drink, you're going to die. If you don't drink, you're going to die. So
Yeah.
why die thirsty? But you yourself know, man, you just sat there and said, I'm not into a rush to get to the grave, you
Right.
know, and so you're not drinking anymore. And that's, man, I admire that.
Well,
You
it's for
know, everybody's
my
got
own personal. It's my own personal. It's better for me to not drink. You know,
right.
I'm not getting on a soapbox and saying that other people shouldn't drink. You know, that would be ridiculous.
Well, exactly. I mean, it'd be the end of my business. I have a beer named after me, for
Yeah,
God's
you
sake.
do. You
You know,
do.
but I mean, and man, that doesn't mean that I'm bombed all day long. That, you
Right.
know, I mean, and
I don't think I've
everybody's
ever.
got to
I
make their.
mean, I've seen you drink, but I don't think I've ever seen you not handle yourself.
That, dude, if I drank half as much as some people thought I drank, I wouldn't be able to stand up, man. Now, I mean, dude, I'm out there on a stage, I'm sweating it out.
Yeah.
Also,
Right,
you
and you have a
know,
lot
I
of
mean, that
energy too.
being said, well, I try, you know, I mean, and but most importantly, man, everybody's got to know their limits. And you
Right.
know, I mean, it's tough because we're in a time now when we're being told, oh, you need to wear a mask. Oh, you need to not go to these kinds of places. And, you know, there's definitely that, damn, this is my life. I don't want to be told what I can and can't do. But, you know, I mean, we live in some pretty crazy places. I mean, we live in places with other people. And if it is bad for the overall health, potentially, of people around us, we need to be empathetic of that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
Absolutely.
difficult. You know,
Like you know, I just took this road trip
I
and
mean, I don't want to get on that.
right, like so I just took this road trip and some of the places I went to um wearing a mask was like a political statement. And I had someone give me a hard time about wearing a mask, and I was like, "Listen, man, I'm from Houston. I'm wearing this mask to protect you. So this is for your sake more than it is for my own sake." And they just were like, it was unbelievable. I'm lost here. I don't hear anything from you.
Well, and that's the thing. We've
You still
lost our connection. I can't hear
okay?
you.
Okay, no, you're back. Yeah, there was
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, Alex. My connection
Yeah,
is
I'm here.
good,
I can see you.
but you can't
I
hear
can
me.
hear you, but it's all garbled up right now.
Okay. Maybe move. Can you move a little
I'm
closer
hearing
to your
every third or
router?
fourth word.
Can you move closer to your router? Maybe
Oh, I'm right. It's literally right next to me.
it's right next to you. Okay.
I'm literally right next to it.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's see. I think we're okay now. It seems like everything's okay, at least for me.
Dude, I'm getting like every third word.
uh, okay. Um,
Okay, here we go. Now we're
yeah,
back on.
you're good. Okay. Let's see if
Still there?
somebody's yeah, I'm still
Here we go.
here. If someone is watching, we have a couple of watchers. If you could leave a comment and let us know if you can hear me, if you can hear Alex, if I'm cutting out, if he's cutting out. On my end, it's Alex is cutting out, but for his end, it's me that's cutting out. So anyway,
Uh,
I guess I'm still talking and he's not hearing me, so we're having a little bit of an issue. But I can
well,
say
I'm hearing parts of it now. You can keep going.
okay. Well, so you haven't been doing any shows since March. You've been doing live streams on your Facebook. I've noticed you doing those. I haven't seen them lately. Maybe just because I haven't been online when you've done them. But I mean, you've done the thing, and people have been able to donate stars. Facebook has a thing where you can donate stars. I know I've donated some stars to you. I tried to see if I can get set up to get some stars, and they told me I wasn't eligible. I don't know what that's about, but I maybe because I'm sending the feed from another source, not straight up from Facebook, and I'm doing more talking and not performing. Like you're actually performing. I watched one day you were doing this for at least 2 hours, man. You were doing this show, and you had all your merchandise like on your couch and on your coffee table, and you had the link to your web store. Let me pull that up right now. Let me see if I can pull up alexmeixner.com. There we go. I'm going to share, stop screen, share screen, Chrome tab, Alex Meixner, share. So here's your page. You've got your virtual performance, live in-person performances, recording, busy times. You've got your news here. So July 26th, that's coming up on what, the Sunday? Is that Sunday or is that Monday? I don't remember. 2 to 5 Schnitzel Dinner live broadcast. So you're going to be doing a live broadcast of a concert in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Alex?
And it's now.
Okay. So
We're losing our
that's okay.
connection.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going over what you have on your website here. So you can go to this, and they're going to be streaming.
Man.
They're going to be streaming your concert on Friday, August 2nd. So this is the Reading Letterkrantz you were talking about. So they're limited to the Letterkrantz members and your $10 plus Patreon supporters. So if you're in that area and you are a Patreon supporter for Alex, you can go to this, or you can become a member of the Reading Liederkranz. Sunday, August 9th, you're going to be in Warminster, Pennsylvania at the Beer Garden, the VE Club Beer Garden event. So I guess it's going to be outdoors. And Sunday, August 16th, you're going to be in Hanover, Maryland at the Bavarian Brauhaus. It's going to be a duo or a trio concert. So you're not sure if it's going to be you and a buddy or you and a couple of buddies, right? Okay. Okay. All right, Al. We're having problems with Alex's connection, but you can see his schedule here. It's all online stuff. A couple of live performances. You have it. It's cool. You have it listed what's online and what is in person. So Sunday the 26th, in-house broadcast. And then October you have some live things listed. Hopefully those will work out.
So, and hopefully December, I'll be back out in Tomball. We're going to do the Christmas one this year.
Okay. All right. Cool. I heard you. I heard you that time. So hopefully in December you'll be in Tomball. All right. All right, guys.
Yes, definitely. So let's see what happens.
All right. Cool.
Rob
All right.
Zip, you are the man. It is good to see you, brother. And stay healthy, stay well, and rock on.
Rock on, man. Thank you, Alex.
All right, brother. Okay. Later, bro. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, so we were having some horrible connection issues there. We lost all of our viewers, but hopefully we can do this again. He was using his cell phone, and cell phones can be a little sketchy. But so the gist of it is, Alex Meixner is freaking phenomenal. If you've not seen him, look at his website, see when he's going to be performing. Watch one of his online shows. If he's in your area once things clear up, go. It's not a metal show, but it is freaking balls out excitement. So it's one of the best shows that you can see. He's a great guy. Make sure to see one of his online events, buy some of his merchandise, become his patron on Patreon, do all that cool stuff. And yeah, so I think he just messaged me. Yeah. So yeah, it just didn't work out. So I think I know some of the issues that was bothering him the most, but that's okay. We will catch up with him in person soon. Hopefully he'll come out to Tomball in December, and we'll get a in-person interview that way. So we tried to do this afternoon, and it just didn't work out. I've had this issue before. People with their cell phone. It's cell phones that I've had the biggest issues with. So it is what it is. I'm going to end this broadcast, and I'm going to come back in just a few minutes with an unboxing video for the Metalhead box. Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back.